it has been a very interesting few days. Did I see Mickey Mouse fan? Hi, Kim. Did I see Mickey Mouse fan come in here? Because I just sent you a DM. Bubbles, are you here? Let me just get that out of the way really quickly. Okay. Did you see my DM? I don't want to be put in the middle of anybody else's issues, okay? I could show you how many DMs I have on TikTok right now. Do you want to see? Because it's somewhere, sure, what's up? Somewhere around 800. Yeah. I am not going through my DMs, especially if you are coming to me to talk to me about a creator that I have relationships with. Okay? I'm not going to do that. All right? Now, I don't know why you went into Lori's chat and tried to put me in the middle of something I don't belong in. I don't know what your issue is with Mickey Mouse fan. It's really not my concern. So please don't do that. That goes for anybody. I don't want to hear about people's issues with other people. What up, Cheryl? I'm way past that era of my life, and I would prefer to keep going this way. Okay? I don't know anything about it. And I think that this is, like, people think that I'm like, I know everything. I don't. And if I didn't know everything 6 months ago, I certainly don't know it now. Because I purposely ignore stuff. Because I don't want to be in the middle of things like that anymore. Going this way, away from it. The name of the person, she actually posted a follow-up yesterday. I don't think I saw it. No. But that's on purpose. I don't want to be involved with it anymore. When people over here got Gabby monetized, I was done. I might talk shit every now and then, but that was just pointless. And I've said it before, and I will say it again. I do not like feeling like I'm doing what I'm doing for no reason. Hi, Kick Rocks. I know, D-Mac. I'm telling you, that psychic. Sorry, still have a cold. The psychic is forgotten. Something along those lines. I tagged her. In my last TikTok live, she's tagged in the description. She posted a video yesterday. My understanding is that she gets visions. And if people understand, like, psychic type, sometimes it comes like that. They get visions, right? Just images of things that they have to, like, put together the pieces to and get a response, an answer. Thank you. She posted another video yesterday. I did not see all of it, but she said during her morning meditation, she was shown images, I'm imagining, of where the body is located. Hi, Elizabeth. I think that it's unrealistic to think that she's still alive, and it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that people want that outcome, but forgotten. I'm telling you, that too, right? And she's been really good. Hi, Waffle Soy. I sent you a DM because I was confused about something. I don't know if you answered me, to be honest, because my DMs are a fucking shit show right now. But I that's what I agreed to. Not degenerate. I know what you meant, though. I don't know, but in Forgotten's video, right? She said that it's in the description of my last TikTok live on YouTube. I literally tagged her, and she's in the comments. She commented. Statistically, when people are abducted, they don't make it very long. You know what I'm saying? I've been obsessed. Like I am lost on all things internet because I am obsessed with Nancy Guthrie and the Epstein files. Yeah, I think that that's a lot more productive too, because if I gotta battle people that are supposed to be on the same side that I'm on, to not give Gabby a chance to sit at home and get paid for views, it's not something I want anything to do with. It would, I know, same, I can't help it. So that's where my energy is been focused. That's just my opinion. I typically, it was supposed to be on the same side, right? We're supposed to be, oh my God, that too, Kimberly. I was watching it before I came live. And if I feel like I'm clashing with the people that are supposed to have the same goal that I do, I typically just keep it moving. I personally have thoroughly enjoyed the smaller lives so that I could keep up with the comments. Same, Kick Rocks, that's what I'm saying. Y'all. So I'm going to say this, but I'm not going to say who, okay? One of my good friends got in good with Christy Blanchard, okay? She has images and videos of Gypsy Rose's kid. And I had, like, me, all right? I had to be like, you know, you could get like $250,000 for those. And then I had to slow myself down and remember that poor child does not deserve to be splattered all over the place. But she does. Good afternoon. It's so crazy. I know. I appreciate, I don't like bigger lives. I know that might seem crazy for me to say, but I don't like having to rewatch my lives to see if I missed a comment. You know, I don't like having to do that because it's frustrating and it's time consuming. So I prefer smaller ones that way. Hi, PJ. I hope you're doing all right. Right. I've been on the true crime stuff. That's just where I've been. I don't, the internet is never going to change, y'all. And honestly, it just gets worse. It just gets worse. I think that it's crazy for, like, I don't know. Right. I appreciate it. Right. I'm good. I've been battling a cold for a while. But it is what it is, you know. It's starting to get warmer in Florida, so that's probably a part of the problem, is that the temperature is like fucking bipolar, you know. Me too, and I think that I've been, I realized yesterday, I can't show my iPad, but I realized yesterday I don't have all the transcripts for the trial. It's not, I don't know what people want me to do about it, you know? It's fucking weird to me. And I don't know, listen, I don't know how, like, people, I've been doing this a really long time. And by a really long time, I mean 5 years. In those 5 years, I've taken multiple long breaks, right? Long, 9 months, right? Just because it's too exhausting. And if I feel like I'm pouring energy into something that is a losing battle, I'm just gonna put my hands up and walk away. It's just how I feel about it. Also, I don't know, like, I typically don't comment on things that I don't know. Hi, Val Pal. What up, Betty? That I don't have full context stuff. I'm a huge fan of context, okay? If you're asking me a question that I can't answer you because I don't know the answer. I would have to go to other people to get those answers, and I'm just not willing to do that at this point. So I don't care. It's not an issue for me, you know? I know, listen, y'all, I know that it's so, y'all are getting hit, like, so badly with snow. So many people. Also, Jonny, I'm gonna talk to you for a second. Okay. Because I'm choosing to believe that you didn't know that she got on the internet and said that you were the abuser and that you were the one getting high and made herself the innocent one. And I'm choosing to believe that because that's what you said to other people, right? So if we think about, let's get back, what up, Veda? Let's go to the timeline of this situation, okay? Kelly, hi, Anna, I'm sorry, I was delayed. Kelly posted a video, multiple part series. They are on JJ's channel over there. What up, Sugar Skulls? Okay, what up, Scribbles? She posted a multiple part series that Jonny is saying he did not see. All right. Hi, guys. He says he didn't see them and then made those videos, okay, lying about me. All right. Kelly, do you know he spoke to somebody and told them the truth? Do you know that he's telling people that you're making him lie? Do you know that? Do you know that he admitted to people, hello, Grace, I love you. Do you know that he admitted to people that there was no attorney and that he's seen the proof? When Jonny made those videos, he was under the impression, because Kelly told him, that I was attacking Jonny. All right? I didn't say anything, really, about Jonny until you made a video lying about me, defending her. All right? People know that I talk to Jonny's family. Okay? There are several individuals in Jonny's family, I referenced it the other day, that are losing their battle with cancer. If Jonny doesn't leave the lying, skank, thieving hooker, and he loses that person, he will regret it for the rest of his life. So against my better judgment, if you want to leave, contact me. Do not contact me and then let her manipulate you back. Do not contact me until you have blocked her completely, and I will get you home. Okay? I'm not going to keep doing this. But I understand that I have to address you publicly. Otherwise, you will not get the truth. Because she's lying to you. She is lying to you by saying that people over here are attacking you because people over here care about you. And that's why I've taken the stance of, you're good, of letting people comment in my comments, hoping that you will see it. These are your friends that she stole from, Jonny. It's not just my friends. They're your friends too. And you know the truth. You know the truth. You're just allowing her to cloud your judgment. Or the rugs. Probably a combination of both. Probably a combination of both. But your family is about to wash their hands of you. And I don't think that's what you want. I don't think that's what you want. And I know that you've had moments of clarity. I know that because you've reached out to us, right? And I also know that when she found out that you reached out to me the last time, she assaulted you. She is getting on this here internet and painting you as the abuser. She is painting you as the addict. I don't think that you're clean. I'm just going to say that right now. But she's hiding that from you. And then manipulating you to publicly get on the fucking internet and defend her. And you know the truth. You know the truth. I know you know the truth. Your family knows you know the truth. They're going to have to walk away at some point for their own peace. Because it is really difficult to watch somebody you love self-destruct. Okay? You know how to get in contact with me, and I can make it happen. But I'm not going to keep doing this with you. I'm not going to do it. Hi, Rose. He was. You're right. And I say it all the time that it is a much more difficult. It is much more difficult to love the addict than be the addict. Hi, soccer guy. What up, Beans? Okay. I don't have hope for her. I don't have... She's always been this way. All right. Hi, Cookies. She has always stolen from people, lied, manipulated, and sold her fucking ass. Always. It's always been who she was. You know that. I sent you a lot of my DMs with Brian, right? When I was talking to him. And he called this shit in June. He called every single bit of this in June. You're not gonna fix her. She will kill you before you fix her. That's the reality here. Don't you think that you deserve better than somebody that goes and sells her ass behind your back? Don't you think you deserve better than somebody that is going to get on this here internet and paint you as the problem while shielding her own dirty deeds? Don't you think that you deserve better than that? Because I know that my friends knew he deserved better than that 6 months ago. I'm choosing to believe that that's the truth. That what you told your family that you didn't know about those videos, I'm choosing to believe that's the truth. I'm choosing to believe that you didn't know that your family was blowing up her fucking comment section and she was blocking them. I'm choosing to believe that you did not know the way that she spoke to Lara in her Facebook DMs. Go home. You are going to stay in this cycle with her, and she is always going to get on the fucking internet and point the finger at you being the problem because she is not well. You deserve better than that. She said that he was away. She lied. He was calling people in his family while he was supposedly on a psych hold. It was a lie. Jonny is not stupid. Okay? His judgment might be clouded at this point in time. And it sucks that I'm addressing it publicly because it's the only way that I could guarantee that he will fucking see it. She keeps a lot from you. And then she uses you as a weapon on the fucking internet to increase her chances to grift. You're better than that. Thank you. You're better than that. You might be sick right now, but you could get back there. You and I both know that you could get back there. In my opinion, a self-esteem issue, right? You gotta understand that right now, he probably feels really bad about himself, right? His mom passed. He was in a vulnerable spot that she took advantage of. 110%. Right? Right. His mom had just died. Okay? He was clean when he moved to Georgia. Fact. Relapse will be guilt and shame, right? When an addict relapses, they internalize that and it becomes guilt and shame, which then drives the addiction. All right? I agree. Not just that, though. I think that Jonny knew the truth. And I think that it made him feel bad about himself. And it's not a reflection of him. The words that he says publicly are a reflection of him, right? Because he is choosing to lie for her. But he didn't know that she made that series, okay? I appreciate y'all, sorry. He didn't know that she made that series calling him an abuser. I'm certain he hadn't seen the FOIA where she tried to fucking diagnose his psychopathologies. Wild. Who the fuck are you? You are a hooker, ma'am. Hi, y'all. Who are you to diagnose anybody? And just so everybody understands, those diagnoses that were in that FOIA are not Jonny's diagnoses. So, like, exactly. He's been in contact with his family, yes. All right? 100%. So, it sucks. I was upset when he made videos lying about me, attempting to defend her, and I responded to that. I didn't know that he didn't know about those videos. He didn't know about the videos. JJ has them up on her YouTube, where she posted a 2 or 3 part series saying that he was the abuser and he was the active addict. It's both of y'all. It's no one person's fault. Okay? Both of y'all are using, and we're not fucking dumb. I think that's why he stayed there. I think he stayed there because he thought he could fix her. They are always going to take you out before you get them sober. Always. And I think that once he made that decision, he knew there was not going to be any coming back from it. So he just went with it. But, hi Rhonda. Thank you guys. All right. There was no attorney. He's admitted that to people. Stop lying about it. Kelly lies to him and then abuses him when he tries to get away from her. Crazy. Crazy. You don't want to say that though, right, Kelly? Brian sure did. Listen to me, y'all. Everything, hi baby blue eyes, everything that Brian told me in June has come true. Everything that he said would happen has happened. I'm sure Brian still pays her bills. And that's the crazy thing. Jonny knew that. Jonny knew that. That's what's sad to me is the kids. And to be fair, in Jonny's, okay, I need a copy of the report and appeal it. Did you appeal it? Appeal it, citing fair use, and get me, when you get it back, I need that as well. Email is the best way to get me, y'all. queenofbeingbanned3.0 @gmail.com. I know that there's, okay, perfect. When you appeal it, she has 10 days to prove that she's taking you to court. If she doesn't, it's going to reverse. I don't specifically know if you were using fair use, but if you add commentary, it's a guaranteed way to get it back. She's not going to be able to keep that strike. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I think that Jonny, he was looking at videos yesterday. So he now knows that you made those videos, Kelly. So I don't know how that's going to work for you, honestly. Hi, Melissa. It's sad. And you're like a real shit human being, Kelly. I don't even want to call you a human, to be honest. You're gross. Like there's addiction, and then there's worse than addiction. And you are worse than addiction. There's nothing worse than a thief in my eyes. Just so you know. You're a lying thief. A lying thief that scams people on the internet. Wild. And then blames them. Wild. Crazy. When he messaged, that's where I was going, I'm sorry. The last time that he messaged me, he said that her kid needed to get out of there now. That I needed to get Brian to get that kid out of there because she was in danger. And when Kelly saw those messages, she assaulted him. I'm sorry, not assaulted, beat him was the proper word. Hi, Darby. And it sucks. It sucks that she has found ways, me too, around everything. Everything. But it always catches up, right, y'all? It always catches up. It's going to catch up to her. It's going to catch up. I'm sorry. It's going to catch up to her because she's on paper. You can't steal from people while you're on paper for stealing from people. The fuck? It's super strange that she tries to talk about anybody else. Because, like, ma'am, right? 10-year probation. Did y'all read those victim statements? I posted them in a video. We're just not going to pay attention to that and talk about other people? The fuck? I appreciate y'all. I can't imagine. I feel like if I was given 10-year probation, I probably wouldn't do the same thing that got me put on probation to begin with. Also, I'll show him. Hold on. It's strange. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. She's on TikTok for money. That's what she's here for. That's just the truth of it. Some way, shape, 10 years of probation. Crazy. Crazy. And she's still stealing from people. What in the fuck reality is this? Crazy. It is, hold on. This one. Hold on. Hi, Deanna. I hope you're doing all right. This one right here. Hold on. This one. Okay. This video on YouTube on that playlist. All right. It's I'm sure it's because of who she stole from storm victims, y'all. People that paid to have work done for their homes being damaged in a storm. These are the victim statements. Okay? It's linked in my bio. These are those victim statements. Okay? Also from the missing persons. The missing person, she was able to replace that money before she was charged for it. Hi, Aaron. I hope you're doing all right. If it were me, I'd have been put in prison long ago. But not the hoe. And you got to remember that she's also actively prostituting herself. Also illegal. Actively using drugs intravenously. And stealing from people. I'm pretty sure that all three are violations of probation, you know? Yeah, I'm not really talking about her. I'm basically talking about Jonny. There are, I have been speaking to an ADA in her neighborhood or in her, where she lives, you know? And unfortunately for her, I have all of the proof I need. And the people you stole from. So, like, I'm telling you, beautiful, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen. Hi, DB. And that's, like, in the statement that I wrote to like, her officials back in June, I said that's exactly what it is. It's the attorney. It's the attorney she sleeps with. Hi, Paisley. It's the attorney that she trades sexual favors for. Also, could we do something about the lips? Right? Look, you see this stuff right here? Hi, Hello Kitty girl. You see this stuff right here? This is called chapstick. Okay. I'm pretty sure that the people that are watching your videos would be a lot happier if you just put on some fucking chapstick. You know? Y'all, my comment section, JJ's too. I take a gander in JJ's comment section over there because people are just, it is nonstop. I don't know why she thinks somebody called them Y-brows, and I about died. Okay. Also, the person that said Y-brows lives very close to you, Kelly. She knows exactly who you are. She's actually an OG. She's been around here a really long time. She doesn't do TikTok, but she knows who you are. She sent me an email about your dealer being arrested. Was that like a week or two ago? Maybe. It sucks when you live in a small town and you're like a known hoe bag. She's also related to the missing persons. The person that was missing, she's related to her. That sucks for you. When I started, she hasn't been on TikTok for a while. When I started talking about you in June, she sent me a very lengthy email. Yeah, she knows things about you as well as Brinberry, actually. She got clean though. She's clean now. She doesn't live that life anymore. But she did. She sent me an email saying that your dealer was arrested. Ain't that some shit? She did, but she collected money to do a search or something. I specifically don't remember. Small towns know it all. But that's another part of the problem with the small town. It's very good old boy. Right? So that's why when I was reporting everything I had, I went outside of that small town. I went to like the state officials, right? It's just weird to me. Yeah, it's I get it. You know, Staten Island was kind of like that. So they sure do. Staten Island was kind of like that. So I understand it, but you're literally committing crimes. Like what you did was a crime. It wasn't just like, oh, this person's doing, no, it was like actual multiple crimes, actually, if we want to be technical, because some of the people that you took money from, how about this? The large donor, we could apply senior citizen to her, as well as several others, and also the vulnerable person, because there were also women that were fighting cancer that gave you fucking money. That sucks for you. That sucks for you. Oh, wow. 600 is small. Staten Island is small. Like, it's just really overpopulated. money based on a lie. You know, I came across a live, JJ posted it. I never saw that live. She was talking about things. She said she needed the money for a criminal defense attorney. In that live, right? Well, would you need the lawyer for the criminal? If you're the victim in a case, why do you need an attorney? It is small, I know. Why would you need an attorney if you were the victim? She says something completely different now, obviously. But you also didn't even appear at the court date with Nicole. Super strange, you know? Right. I'm telling you. Right. And even if it was federal, right? I know this. I just went through it with boarding school, right? We didn't need attorneys. The state's attorney was the attorney prosecuting. Super weird, you know? But Gigi, You can email me, but I can't guarantee that I will do anything about it. I might point you in the right direction, which is what I've been doing lately with like people that hit me up for one situation or another, just because it's not really what I want to do anymore, you know? Hi, Two of a Kind. How's the puppy? Right. And I feel like TikTok is so much worse. Hi, Squish. JJ's YouTube account. Hold on. Hold on, I'll get it. She's been posting, hi KK, she's been posting Kelly stuff. Oh, he's bad. Stop, that face is not, he's not bad. He's a baby. He's a baby. Hold on. I know some people thank you, Brooke. I know some people were confused. The dog that I posted the other day, that was Shiloh. I posted it because it's his birthday. It's his birthday. So, but JJ has been posting a lot of Kelly. She's posting the new stuff because Kelly's apparently private. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. She's been posting some old stuff that she's coming across as well as the new stuff, because even if you are posting behind a wall, it is not secure. No, there's still people that can access it. I just think like nobody's asking you for that, you know? Nobody's asking you for that. JJ Clout Goblin. You may have to, I have it shared to my post tabs. But you might have to scroll back a ways to get to it. But she's been posting, I also gave her this, Kelly, just so you know. I gave her this video that you told me.
Kelly Tucker, I was down here. Well, I can tell you exactly what day
give
it was.
To Krista back then. This one.
410. And I spoke with Miss Clinton, and she told me that if I did not receive a court notice by May the 9th to give you guys a call.
You are in my stack for your hearing will be right around June the 20th.
Okay. Perfect.
I got a treasure trove.
All right, thank you so much.
Full of stuff. I don't know why she thought
so
that
June
it was
20th, baby.
It was a good
That's great.
idea.
It's perfect.
Johnny.
Yep. So we don't have too much longer.
No, not at all.
I got to go in a few minutes and pick up the police report from Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I'll pick up, I guess, last night's police report either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Right.
Probably.
I'm gonna go down to I don't know what the fuckery was with the cops the other night. Like,
Anywhoosies, I just want listen. I just wanted you to know, Johnny, that I believe you, but if you choose to stay there, I got nothing for you. Also, Lori, just really quickly, the word is emancipate. Okay? The word is emancipate. And I want you to know that had I had the time, I'd have fundraised and made sure that she could financially support herself all the way the fuck away from you. And that money would have gone into a trust fund so that you couldn't get your dirty paws on it. All right? I just didn't have time. Okay? Just to clear that up. Queen of Being Banned 3.0 at Gmail. I was going to, but I didn't have the time to. But if you think that we wouldn't have made sure that that kid could survive financially all the way the fuck away from you, you'd be wrong. I could tell you right now that I know that the local average rent in Peru for her would have been $645. I would have been able to fundraise $1,000 a month and throw that shit in a trust fund, and she could emancipate herself. Just so you know. And I would have done it had I had the time. Okay? Hi, Rachel. So you look ridiculous getting on the fucking internet, okay? Emancipate! You look dumb. Do you know how dumb you look or no? Also, I reshared Dizzy's video. Spot on. Yeah, Queen of Being Banned 3.0 at gmail.com. And I would have done it because $1,000 a month would have been enough for her to support herself. And I know that that kid would have rather be anywhere with you than with you. All right. Hi, Dorlins. I hope you're doing all right. We could have handled that with no fucking problem. I know. She's good, Dizzy. And she has the life experience to know what she's looking at as well. I could have done it. It wasn't a matter. Hi, Lindsay. It wasn't a matter of if I could get it done. My DMs are so bad, y'all. If I could get it done, I just didn't have the time to get it done. That's it. But you would be wrong if you didn't think that I spoke to people that were in the financial field to see how I could go about opening a trust fund for a kid that is not mine. But I promise you, it was all being discussed. And if that kid contacts me and tells me that's what she wants, I will do it tomorrow. I sure will. And I would make you really upset with the fact that I would make sure that I would raise all the money she needs and you wouldn't be able to touch a fucking cent. I sure would. We're smart over here. I understand what somebody needs to do to emancipate themselves. Facts. If you weren't such a fucking piece of shit, you'd let her go. You want to know why she's not letting her go, y'all? I'll tell you. Number one, I'm sure she still has CPS oversight. She can't. She can't because she's still being watched. Money, and that's the other reason. She will never let, and I knew that. I knew that she would not let her go without a fight. But I was prepared to make sure that there was attorney fees and life costs fundraised, and I would keep doing it. If I had to do it for a year, it's not anything for me to raise $1,000 a month. Very doable. And you wouldn't be able to see. I would laugh my motherfucking ass off at the fact that you would get to watch that fucking total and know you can't fucking touch it. I already did all that. I knew exactly how much I would have needed in that trust fund to make her prepared to support herself. Hi, Vegas Amanda. Because unlike you, Ms. Jones, I have people in my life that are friends, that are my friends, you know. And hi, Cali girl. And this is their fucking profession. I know, shock, okay? Guardian ad litem, financial advisors, people that are involved with like finances and attorneys, right? It was very much a conversation. I just didn't have the time. And I would have done it. And people in this community would have done it too. And I think that's what pisses you off. Just my opinion. I think that you're mad that we would do for them, but not for you. Hi, Regina. I think that you are jealous of that. Anybody, those kids deserve a fucking medal for putting up with you as long as they have, because I would have ran away long ago. Ain't no fucking way. And I'm just gonna say this really quickly. I would be careful of the things that you're talking about on the internet, because I don't think Jay is gonna tolerate it. Just making that known. You know, I don't think that she is going to tolerate it. And she's already, I appreciate you, Dawn. She's already, you should just leave her be. That's what I think. Focus your energy somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. But it's fucking weird. It's weird that you are live. I know, y'all. It's weird that you're live at 3 o'clock in the morning talking to your fucking self. Nobody's in the chat. Who the fuck are you talking to? How embarrassing. So fucking strange. Thanks for the heart, me, Sarah. It's wild to me. Like, I put on one of her lives, I don't remember what, and I was just like, background noise. It just like as background noise, you know? And I stopped and I looked at the chat. No comments. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Nobody. Ugh, it's infamous, that's for sure. Hold on, I'm trying to see the update. I'm going. Do you see, like, the chat is dead? Who the fuck are you talking to, ma'am? Crazy. It won't load. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I don't listen to it for live.
The FBI sent a statement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That said it understood the Guthrie family was no longer communicating with the people who purportedly took Nancy Guthrie. That came after Savannah Guthrie posted a video that was aimed at the general public.
Y'all, let me tell you something, okay? I went into lives last night when they were, like, detained, right? I went into lives. There were 25,000 people in one live and 50,000 in another live.
For those who are just tuning in, we are focusing on the search for Nancy Guthrie and the manhunt.
Can you hear it?
But
same.
there was
It's
just
making
a
me
press
crazy.
conference on the terrible school shooting in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia, Canada, which we just showed from the police. So we're talking about that for a bit.
It was crazy. I was like, this is crazy. So many people are like, I think that's what it was, Bama. I think that might be what it was. It's been a lot. Yeah, it's not good, y'all. It's not good.
And so some people were wondering about gun laws in Canada. I did want to mention that for a second.
Very
Hold
different.
on 1 second.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But he's
Give
talking
me
about
one moment.
a school shooting in Canada is crazy.
Oh, is there no X live stream? Once again,
Hold on.
it appears there's a problem with X live streaming because
Breaking right now, the FBI launching a new search operation in the quest to find Nancy Guthrie. The FBI says numerous agents now carrying
can't I
out an
find it? It
extensive
usually
search
comes up on
along
my-
multiple roadways in the Catalina foothills area just outside of
I'm
Tucson,
sorry, y'all.
Arizona, where Guthrie
so
lives.
many.
It comes as authorities say they detained
That's
and released an
terrible. I'm
individual
sorry.
overnight in connection
Also,
to the
I
disappearance
know-
of the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. That man asking...
Why are they searching my house?
We're here.
Yeah, I got it. 32K
All right. So what do you
watching.
take out of what you just saw?
Can you hear it, y'all?
Share in the chat.
Can y'all hear? Sometimes the speaker is like, oh man. Okay. I don't listen, y'all. I can't imagine. Okay.
Well, I mean, he had the key to the house.
I can't imagine these comments. Megan Kelly too. Hold on, I got it. I can't. I'm like having anxiety looking at it. I'm so glad that like my lives have been smaller. I just, my opinion, okay. That person is going to be found. The FBI has the best, all right, the best facial recognition that there is. They're gonna find them. I personally think that that's where I am. I personally think that it's still
somebody
the
said a
son-in-law.
comment. The FBI is not there to fetch things from their house. They're free to go in their house, right? That's a great point. Aren't they free to go to their house? Why are they sending FBI agents to go get their mail and retrieve items in their house? Aren't they free to go?
Hi, question.
And free to do their... Why are they sending the FBI to do that?
I'm sorry. It is, I'm trying, JLR.
You do it yourself, right? Well, when the FBI say, hey, you're free to go, why, or the FBI is doing personal things for them now?
No.
Personal things for one of the family members, maybe Annie?
It's crazy.
Collecting evidence? He had a key to the house.
Yes. The man that they detained, they let go. I think it's the sister's husband.
He had a key to the house.
But I think if you remember the psychic video that we watched the other day, she says that there are 2, maybe 3 people involved, 2 males and a female. But it's not the sister. She specifies that she does it right. That's what he said. Hi, Lainey. We don't know why.
Families giving FBI's access to their house with keys?
Maybe they're not allowed to go there. I tagged it in the description of my, right, I know she did, JC. I didn't see it all, though. I tagged it in the description of my last TikTok live on YouTube. She's also in the comments. She was great. Did y'all watch her other stuff? I like her. I like her a lot. I'm sorry, I lost the chat. Right. I think that there's a reason they detained him now. They could have been asking him information.
Makes you wonder.
Oh my god, these comments give me fucking... right, exactly. It'd be very clean, you know? These comments are giving me fucking anxiety. Look at this.
Michael Ruiz, Fox News, put out this report. As expected, the release of that video last night led to thousands of new tips.
Because...
here's the latest from PCSD, Pima County Sheriff's Department.
Man.
Today, the Pima County Sheriff's Department and the FBI continue to follow up on all leads. We thank the media.
They put that video out to shake shit up a bit, right? You understand? When they do stuff like that, it's going to get super active because everybody is calling in tips.
Public for thousands of tips submitted through the various tip lines. PCSD alone has received nearly 18,000 calls since February 1st.
The eyes.
More than 4,000 of those in the last 24
whoever that is,
hours.
they'll find them. Hi.
Several hundred detectives and agents are currently assigned to this case, and you will continue to see an increased law enforcement activity throughout Pima County as the investigation expands. Investigators are working around the clock. We encourage anyone with actionable information to contact 1-800-CALL-P, call FBI or the Pima County Sheriff's Department, 520-351-4900.
I do think that the sister
then they say
has to feel something. If
One
it were
adult
me,
male
I'd be
detained
like,
Tuesday
I'd be
afternoon for
side-eyeing
questioning
that
has been
motherfucker
released
because I do
after
believe
speaking
it
with
too.
investigators. This detention was part of a follow-up on incoming leads.
Right.
As with any
Thank
investigation, we do not release the identities of individuals who are detained and later released without charges. Notes: the FBI is handling all aspects related to any ransom notes or communication involving the Guthrie family.
Why the people in the chat?
Any
Dinner was
inquiries regarding
poisoned.
this matter should be directed to the FBI Public Affairs
Sorry, y'all,
Office.
give me a sec.
So, Pima County Sheriff says the FBI is doing all the ransom stuff.
Is the FBI is the lead, or is it
Not
still
Pima
the
County Sheriff's
locals?
Office.
I don't
Briefings
know.
and interviews. There are no press briefings.
Oh, I spoke to Mike today.
At this time, Sheriff Nanos is not conducting
I reposted
one-on-one interviews and remains
Mop
the
the
sole
floor,
department
Gabby Mike.
spokesperson. Should a significant
I
development
think so.
occur,
Here's what I think. All right. As far as the ransom note, okay. Here's the thing. As far as the ransom note, that ransom note wasn't put out right away. Yes, Mike. It was days later. She was gone for like 6 or 7 days by the time the first ransom note. If that was a legit kidnapping, that would have been sent the next day. It's a deflect. 110%. Somebody need a ransom note. 100. It's an afterthought. I don't believe the ransom note has anything
A press conference will be called
to do
and
with
you'll be
any of
notified
it.
via email.
And
our
I can't believe they
Pima
sent a
County
penny.
X account.
I wouldn't. No proof of life, no money. But I think they did it to trace it. Right. No proof of life. They didn't make the full 6 million, but they did. They paid something, it said. I'm sorry, I kept trying to, but I wouldn't. No way. That could be.
Now the media are
that's
all
the
riding.
only
They're all
reason
riding
I
because
see
they
it
got wind that
happening.
agents were here.
But I don't think they sent. Right. I know what you meant. I feel so bad. That's who I feel for. They didn't take any of it. They took nothing. Her Apple Watch, her phone, the Apple Watch, the phone, her car keys, everything
that.
was left at the house, at the scene. Oh my God, this is crazy. I talked to Mike, yeah. I reposted the video. I couldn't comment on it, but it should be in my shares. He just won a really big trial about like a rapper with the feds. He beat the feds twice on that case. Crazy. That is like crazy. You don't beat the feds normally. Never mind twice. Yeah. He defended a rapper
There's
and
security
he
guard.
beat him twice.
Ah.
It's what's his name? Boston Richie, maybe?
Delbert,
Mike
move out of the way
defended him.
for a second, please.
I don't
Behind
know.
him.
I'm a little late to it, to be honest. Right, that's what I said. I was like, oh, crazy, okay. But I reshared it because the comments
Security
were, you know, when somebody limits their comments, I couldn't comment on it. It's still pretty active, y'all. This is her house, the sister's house.
He's wearing a mask. He probably don't want to be identified. The other guy had his like license plate. He put something
Yeah,
with his license
but it's
plate.
not his account, so I don't know why
Nobody
it
can
was limited. That's what I don't understand, though. Why are they not pressing the sister? I know. Why are they not pressing the sister to like give up information about whatever? You know what? That's what I don't get. I think they did, JC. I think they did. They had dogs there. Like the first night that I started watching it, there was dogs there. They searched the sister's house. So that's
on the web.
no, I don't want. Sorry. I don't, because I haven't watched TMZ since somebody told me that Harvey was in the Epstein file.
That's pretty wild stuff.
But they were searching. They searched the terrain yesterday, okay, and now they're back at the house. I think that the details, right, cookies, that's what I'm saying. I haven't watched them since I heard that. I didn't go looking to see what's going on, but his name does come up, and I didn't dig into it more than that.
Live outside Annie and Tommaso's home. Media is out here.
Oh no! I don't think that, listen, y'all, I get reported every time I'm live. The last time I went down was May of last year. Yeah, they're back at Annie's now. I agree, Missy. I agree. I don't think it was an abduction at all. I don't think it was an abduction at all. Yeah, because they reported, but it's not going to matter. It'll go away in a few minutes. Right. I think it's the son-in-law. That's just my opinion. Have y'all been watching body language experts do reviews? Well, at least they're fucking doing something about it. Have y'all be what? Okay. So, okay. Because I've been watching that too. But exactly, Beauty Partner. The psychic that the video that I played the other day in my TikTok live, she says that, right, that she feels that Nancy approached him, Tommaso, with, she says, child porn, okay? And he flew off the handle, he hit her, and then what are you gonna do after that? What was the solution? Because if you hit her, all right, she's gonna come to, and what's her first call gonna be? Where's she calling first? She's calling Savannah and her kid, right? Or even her son. It doesn't go unnoticed that Savannah has been speaking alone. And I think that, like, when it comes to stuff like that, like, all the statements that they're made, they're 100% being directed by the FBI and, like, hostage specialists, you know? 100% being told what to say, how to say it, where to look, what stance to take, right? Her last statements, she's been alone in.
Well, there's that.
There's a reason.
Keep it here for a bit.
He said there's that. I agree. That could be, but she wasn't. In the beginning, it was the three siblings together. And everybody has made a public statement except Annie. Why hasn't she made a public statement alone like Cameron and Savannah have? Weird. But when she did, I think I was live that day on TikTok, not the live. This is JLR Investigates. When I was live that day, remember, she made a statement and I was like, why is she alone? Because up until that point, they'd done them, the three of them. But what, Annie has never made a statement. Cameron did. Cameron addressed the media. Savannah
so here's
did.
Another report coming out moments ago. It was 2 hours ago by Max Colson News over at Nancy's home. A moment ago, a man who tells us he's a private investigator for the family showed up to Nancy Guthrie's house and spoke to the sheriff's deputy on site. He also dropped what looks like some additional security signage. I don't know. Somebody's claiming they're a private investigator for the Guthries. Went there earlier, 2 hours ago.
Why would the family hire a PI? They have investigators, the FBI. Why hire a PI? Yeah, it is strange. It is strange. Every single bit of this is fucking strange.
You missed it.
I know, that's what we heard.
I think it was personal getting some delivery stuff from them in the mail, but they had a key.
Because it was real
Yes.
quick, right?
They had a key. The security guy did not know who they were, and yet they had to flash credentials. But my viewers are saying, aren't they free to go, and why are they sending the FBI to come retrieve their stuff? Are they actually allowed in there or not?
Yeah.
Probably not.
This thing keeps getting weirder.
It's weirder, right? Take it easy.
Everybody feels that. It keeps getting
He's
weirder.
a good reporter. His name, what is his name? I forget his name.
Right.
But he's a good reporter. He's out in the mix.
The only reason why they would hire a PI is if they don't trust law enforcement. Why would you not trust law enforcement? In a situation like this, anyway. You know?
Oh, his name's Ford. That's right. Ford. Name's Ford.
But
Phoenix reporter.
something is going on because they cleared the crime scene.
What's going on the scanner? Oh, mail. mailman here.
100%, Stewie.
Here comes Michael Ruiz, Fox News, right here on the right, rolling up.
So if you remember, no, he was a fighter pilot.
Fox News is here.
I know, but like, it's just strange to me. Why would you hire a PI? You have the FBI. The FBI is, well, I guess some of them are retired, you know, thank you. Something is weird, and I don't believe the abduction. I think that the abduction was an afterthought. I do. Right, they did. They took evidence out of the sister's house the other day. So,
the journalists are starting to
because
come
they
to
did it, they had to recover it from the server of Nest. So when you have cameras like that, right? If you don't keep the subscription server, it doesn't record, right? Oh, it's a lot. This case is probably one of the fastest moving cases I've ever seen. It's just do. Every time you turn around, there's something new, right? Right. So they had to subpoena Nest to get that footage because it wasn't being auto recorded. That's why it took so long. That's true. That's true. It's so much. I'm not trying to I agree. Decided that's pretty much what I think. But I don't know. It's the weirdest shit. So, dog, they've tried, but if you look up Nancy Guthrie's house, there's so much space in between those houses. They're not like a city house would be, or how like my neighborhood is. They're spaced out, so their cameras weren't picking things up. And it was dark, right, acres, thick brush, right. They tried. But remember when they were on the roof? Apparently that had something to do with getting the footage. I'm sure it is. Now, the psychic that I shared the other day, exactly, if not more. I know, I saw somebody came in and said that. That's crazy. What'd he die from? I forgot what I was gonna say now. I'm sorry. But those videos that they released yesterday, it's right. It takes some time, and unfortunately, I also. Oh, that's terrible. Hi, Ash. I believe they had that footage. Like, I believe that the feds had that footage. But they just released it to the public as like a last-ditch effort to try to identify him. Or to shake things up a bit. Hi, Jade. Oh, man. I don't think that in these types of cases, okay, that the subpoena would take that long.
We're going to wait and see a little bit of what happens here.
But they did have to get it by subpoena.
Anything else?
The psychic posted an update. You want me to show it? The psychic posted an update yesterday regarding, allegedly, I gotta watch allegedly video too. Where is she? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll play it for you. She posted an update, right? And she was essentially saying that morning you know how different psychics receive information in different ways, right? She gets images. So she said that morning during her morning meditation, she was shown images, okay?
Nancy Guthrie's front Nest camera.
Let me do it this way, hold on.
And of course now I'm scrambling.
Bear with me. I'll turn this down. I'm going to shut this off too because I don't need it. Yeah, essentially. Yeah, but they had to subpoena the company to actually get it. Hold on. Oh my God, now my things are all tangled. Oh. All right. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah.
because I recorded a message that I wanted to get out earlier, and
Right, they had to get it.
Necessary to add at least this little bit on here.
I can't use my iPad because I record on
I
it.
am aware of that. Is this the brother-in-law? Is this the son-in-law? I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure. I'm sure we will.
This is that same one,
Be
yes.
finding out information soon. This case seems to be moving quickly. But I did want to come on here first and acknowledge that. And then the remainder of this video is more of a focus on
The forgotten.
intuitive messages and images that were provided to me this morning that possibly point to Nancy's location. So here is that portion.
Sorry, I'm unstable, y'all.
I wanted to give a quick update regarding images that came to me during my waking meditation this morning. Here are images that were given to me in no particular order.
Thank you,
A
JC.
bobcat,
This is on
a
YouTube.
horse, particularly one that has
Right, he knew the camera was there.
reddish type hair. I then also saw a picture, and the picture was, it was like a drawing or a cartoonish figure, so this is not a literal picture,
Right.
but of a person with bow legs. And it looked very retro, like a retro cowboy with bow legs.
Yeah, this is an update to her other
I
video.
think this might be inferring some type of dude ranch or ranch, or just simply a
Oh, that would be
cowboy
good.
type
That's good. If they found the
personality
ski
that
mask,
might
they'll pull
be
DNA
searching
from it.
right now. I also saw very interesting petroglyphs. Okay, so I hope people are starting to put these images together in their head. Sort of in a separate vision, I saw a palm tree. I also saw
Oh, man.
glass
I hope
on the
not.
ground. I think this broken glass might have been green. And I saw a poppy flower. Now, what does that mean? Poppy is associated with the production of heroin. And
Yeah, facts.
finally, I want to describe a car that I saw.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I did not see the outside of the car, but these are still details that might be
Helpful.
I saw a car completely filled with trash to the rim.
Oh, good
That's
call.
maybe not the word.
Stream
Trash
swiper,
filled
good
to
call.
the inside roof of the car.
See, I don't know stuff. I didn't see this whole video either. So,
Speaking of tunnel from my last video, there was this little tiny tunnel through the trash where I think someone might be sleeping or staying or hiding out even. So even though I didn't get an image of the car, by the way, I do believe it was a car, not a truck.
yeah, essentially,
Or a big
Lily.
vehicle. I think it was either a sedan, or if it was an SUV, it would be a smaller SUV, but it was completely filled to the brim. That's what I was looking for, with trash. Why am I giving you these images?
Yeah, right.
Well, I do still have a full-time job, so I am only able to do this type of work.
Facts, and
these type of videos
weird.
on a very limited basis. I do not have time to go and look up each of these leads or images that were given to me. But I know true crime community is full of extremely savvy and sharp individuals, and providing such imagery might spark a particular knowledge.
It's possible, sweet
or
nightmare. It's possible.
Inspire someone to go down a particular research avenue. But on this note about what has been presented here, such as these images that I have received, again, I want to make a disclaimer that none of what I have said here, or even what was in the first video,
Right, the horse
on
too.
Nancy, is foolproof and without error. As I have noted many times, this is obviously not a
so it's crazy, right? When you, so I don't know who's like seen psychics before and who hasn't, but different psychics intake the information different ways, right? I don't know, Marina, but that's the first time I watched the whole video. I did see she posted an update, but I haven't seen it all. So, right? Oh. That sucks. But, right, it's that different psychics get messages in different ways. She was shown these images while she was meditating, so she put them out. That's what I got from it. If they found a mask, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Because they'll pull, if he was sweating, that's a problem. They'll pull DNA from that.
Live outside Tommaso's home. Seeing just hanging out a little bit.
I
Earlier
don't.
today we were at Nancy's home.
I understand.
These are the two key spots.
I understand trying to have hope,
that spot
right? I understand trying to stay positive, but at the same time, I'm also a realist. You know, I don't think that's possible, April. Right, exactly. If they found a mask, they'll pull DNA from that. 100%. Because even, like, there's, like, they could pull partial DNA, and because of things like ancestry, right? Did y'all ever see reverse ancestry?
Key locations centered around the
Exactly. 100%. I just don't know the validity of that, so don't take it off and
Annie and Tommaso's home.
Say what I'm saying is fact, because I didn't verify it. The terrain, okay? The terrain is a problem. It's a problem, right? Yeah, but once they find the person, they could get there. You understand? If they got the mask. Yeah, that's true, Mommy is 7.
134.
I guess not, because I think that it's like an AirTag type technology where it only registers near the same, Jennifer, same. I am obsessed with this and the Epstein files. I cannot fucking stop.
How are you?
I can't stop.
I am not, no.
And
you're welcome.
Y'all, the weather, the decomp is going to be brutal, you know? I don't think they're going to find her. Right, exactly. I can't
NBC.
stop. I can't stop.
Not with NBC.
There's something wrong with me. And that's why when somebody comes in and asks me a question about something going on with Gabby, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm mad about it, to be completely honest.
Exclusive.
Right, I was telling that to somebody in my comments, like, I'm always to the why. Like, I want to know why people do this, you know?
She works for the company, Savannah.
Right, like, I don't give a shit what Gabby's got going on. I'm worried about Nancy Guthrie. Right, I've been obsessed with it, y'all. Not that I heard. Right, and that's true too, right? If we go back to the first time that the children addressed the public, they said without 24 hours she wouldn't survive. It's been like 12 days, y'all. That's a long time. Right, I'm so tired of it, Lily. I'm so tired of it. I'm like, what do y'all want me to do? I can't stop watching it. I'm legitimately obsessed. That was creepy, but again, right? Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I forgot what I was just gonna say. Fuck. Right. I'm so tired of the fucking locals on the internet, yo. Like somebody came in and asked me a question about Zenny. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. I ain't mad about it. Right, but I would imagine that I don't know.
People want to know what's going on outside Tommaso's house. This is what you got.
So there is action around the house. They're talking about the mask in the comment. Hold on. And that's another thing I don't understand. Yo, same Sweet Nightmare. I think it was that same night. This, thank you, Dog Mommy. Those speeches and the things that they're saying are handcrafted by like hostage negotiation people. I don't know. I'm looking to see if it's even true. Somebody came in, everything was at the house. Car keys, phone, Apple Watch, nothing was taken with them. Meds. Ski mask guy is DE in my opinion. Hold on. You can only see part of the eyebrows due to the ski mask covering them. It's Tommaso. I don't think that the guy in the mask is Tommaso. Right, and that's the only thing that I hope is that she went quickly. Like, give her that decency, you know?
Great.
I'm going to Google it right now.
How
Bear
are
with
you?
me.
Good afternoon.
Kept up with you all night last night.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. There'll probably people listening to our conversation.
Yeah, I was watching what's going on here. You know, I've been back and forth.
Can y'all hear?
I had my drone with me. I was just wondering.
You had a drone?
Yeah. If you ever need any footage, let me know.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, if they start doing searches up in the sky.
Yeah, you know, I was here yesterday.
Or if they start
I
doing
agree.
searches, you know,
Hi, Jake.
in
I was
the
following
terrain.
down in the valley there.
No, I'm just getting the masked. The guy in the mask.
But boy, that was a big bust last night. It's like everyone was fired up for the big
I mean,
show.
I thought that was the break, man.
Yeah.
Like, if that was legit, it would have. This case probably would have start winding down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
That's true.
Now we're here back to square one.
Yeah.
And you also got to understand that that backpack company, they're gonna know where that's sold. They're gonna know everything that they can identify on that person. They're gonna know where it came from, what area it's predominantly sold in, when it was purchased. They're gonna know everything. It just sucks. It sucks. And I can't imagine being such a piece of shit that you fucking do this to an 84-year-old woman. Hi, Betty White. How are you?
Flash around, you know, this whole thing has got me kind of wrapped up. Being a local, everything just comes to mind. Even basis, I used to drop somebody off there. This is stupid.
At basis?
Yeah.
Not really.
What's it like there at basis?
It's kind of like a charter school. It's like
Tommaso, shame on you. You need to be spilling the beans.
I was just curious whether he was working or whether he was...
Is he working?
I don't know.
I think that's talking
I
about
presented
something
it. I said,
right.
should he? Yeah, well, don't you think that the one...
They're not talking about anybody.
Throw him out?
Yeah, they don't want to get exposure. But yeah, it's an interesting school. It's up north. It's in Laurel Valley.
I do, well, and she's an attorney, right? So I think that that's where people were going at first. I don't think that that's what I believe anymore. Me too. I can't stop.
Transportation in Laurel Valley.
Botched investigation, they're saying in the chat.
Oh, really?
And I worked at both resorts, you know, Laurel Valley.
Ask him to look around by 9:37.
Hollywood thing.
I can't stop. It's crazy. But I don't. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I agree, April. I do. I believe it's him in some way, shape, or form. I believe it's him.
Trying to get how'd you like that ride back?
Oh, it didn't come up when I tried to Google it. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Somebody, where'd that comment go?
We used to go out there
Where'd that
to
comment
a
go?
dog track.
Body found, Oro Valley. Police, these comments, y'all. There was a body found in Oro County. Is that near Pima?
There's no lights or nothing out there.
No,
I can't even get back to that comment. These comments are moving so fast.
Highway, which was just to the east.
I'm trying to go back.
Yeah.
And you'd go through these big country roads. It was a nice drive.
I know someone who's in.
That's true. Where's the footage of her coming out of the
What's that town
house?
down there north of?
Police are in Wash area near the food bank right now.
What's the town? Tupac, but the town, little Green Valley.
Yeah, when you're
that could be true, Samantha.
Sarita, Great Valley.
I had somebody that lives.
Address of Ski Mask is 1100 East First Avenue.
It was a little private airport. It was like 2 years ago. It's between here and.
Yo, people are so fucking in the comments.
Like I say,
She's
Sarita,
like, have a little bit of cool.
Green Valley, somewhere in Green Valley, like west of 19.
Yeah.
And you can't control this chat. There are fucking 35,000 people in here. JL.
He offered me to take me up in the sky to look at the border wall. So we went to Sassabee.
But
but it was crazy because we had
put your scanner on. That's probably smart. I don't have a box request.
You know, he's
right, like Gabby Petito.
Coordinates and everything like that, but I'm thinking they're going to shoot us out of the sky or something like that because I mean we hovered the wall.
Right.
We stayed on the
no, Crystal. I believe she's been gone.
Choppers behind us.
These people in the chat are fucking gross the way they just trolls, you know?
Hey.
Hi.
So, Oro Valley is a suburb town in Pima County.
Oh.
Located north of Tucson. Between Santa Catalina and Portolita mountain range.
And how far is that from like their house?
Where is their house?
I forget that exact. There was a psychic that I watched the other day. I don't know. There was a psychic that I watched the other day that did the pendulum. I'd have to go digging through my, yeah, I know it's in Tucson, but I forget the name or like the area. And she did the pendulum and said that she was near. And y'all, I'll try to go back in my history and find that video and share it to my post tabs.
Someone said Catalina Foothills. Does that sound right?
No. I've never seen. She was trying, the pendulum kept bringing her. Like you could see it literally dragging her. It was like, there's a national park. There's like a national forest there, you know? Mm-hmm. And she's somewhere, this is what the pendulum was saying. She's somewhere in between her house and like, it's going to be difficult, but I'll try to go back through my history and find it.
Yeah, just let me know and I can look it up.
But yeah, I've been
Hi, Red Productions.
Obsessed. I can't stop fucking watching it. Helicopter in the air, state trooper. Okay, so at least I'm not alone.
No, you missed the action. No. I mean, it was nothing. I mean, they just came in there. He had a key.
Okay, you can drop me.
You're good. I appreciate you.
Flashed the credentials to the security guy.
Did you hear what he just said?
One came in, went in.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Came out.
He said,
came in there, retrieved 2 bags. Like, I think it had food in it, but it was like one with a trash bag, one with a bag. Put it in the vehicle. The other agent had gloves. Went in and retrieved the mail. But it was the FBI. Yeah, it was FBI. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was FBI. I saw the thing on FBI. So.
What do you say?
I don't know. What do you think? What's your take on that? What do you think? Just picking up personal items for him?
The fact that they never properly raided his home.
Yeah.
They weren't evidence-based.
Into any type of potential.
Do you think they're forbidden from coming here now?
You would think they would need a search warrant, right?
No, I'm talking about the family. You're told they can't come back here.
It seems like they can. You would think it could come back to them and delivery to something. You know, we've had nearly 24-hour coverage. I've never seen them back.
Never seen them come back.
Yeah. Somebody came in at VW one day, and I think they dropped the brother off because he left his car here early on, and then she leaves, and then I followed.
They haven't been back to their home.
So I imagine she dropped them off.
Well, I would imagine they're not allowed back there because it's technically a crime scene.
Maybe they're victims, too.
That's odd.
Closest to me, I don't know if you did that.
Because
They like did the side by side comparison.
I don't know. That's odd.
Like if they're still investigating and they're still looking for clues and stuff, they wouldn't be allowed back.
Right,
in
but
there.
you would clear. They would clear it. No.
DE, we'll call them DE.
Not yet. If they're still looking for stuff.
I mean, I'm sure you'd think they would talk to him right now. He's all over the internet. You'd think they would at least talk to him.
All right, well, I appreciate you, man.
Delbert,
Yeah.
thank you. You have a good day.
Ski mask found. 100 East
Anyway.
First Street is the location.
100
Right,
East First
that's
Street.
what I'm saying. Like they searched the house already. So why wouldn't it have been cleared? And then I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. JLO went to the hospital. All the media told him it was an unrelated life flight. This is a hoax.
Helicopter.
What's
Helicopter
important?
above.
100 First Street or 3rd Street?
100 First Street, I think she said in the comments. I can't get back. These comments are moving too fast. I'm trying to find, hold on. Maybe somebody else. I'm trying, but I stopped the comments so that I could scroll slowly. Hold on. They found a male body in Wash. Helicopter called to remove it. They found a body. I'm trying to see now that's a male body. Hold on.
About 15 to 20 miles, roughly spanning from Oro Valley to 101st.
Oh my goodness, these people are so gross. I hate people that do this. Nancy's body was recovered. She was on her way to the morgue for autopsy. Just fucking stop it. Like, why do people do that? I'm trying. That's another thing
What's
I don't
gonna happen
understand.
next, folks? We are waiting.
Why did she
for
live
some
alone?
break in this case, some activity, where investigators go. We're waiting for anything. And we're out here in front of Annie and Tommaso
Right.
home.
Did you hear me?
A lot of
No,
media
sorry.
here too.
You were asking where, like how far it was located. It's
Yeah,
located
from
with, Oro Valley is located within 15 to 25 miles north of 101st Street, East Street.
Possible. It's the people in the comments are saying a male body. Does anybody in here listen to the scanners? I don't do that type of stuff.
Unfortunately, it's not live stream friendly out there in those areas. So
Oh. Chopper is identified. Helicopter is a military helicopter. Does it say anything about a body? This is gonna last months. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's gonna last months. I think it's coming to the end of it now, actually. They were surprised. Y'all, I hate trolls, dude. Okay, 1001, god damn it. East First Street. That's the comments, and I can't get back up. It doesn't let you go back up. Right, I don't
You
think
said 1,001 or 101?
1001 East First Street. I'm trying, these comments are moving so fast, I can't even get back to those comments where they state it. But I'm trying to see if somebody else, sheriff's helicopter coming your way. Hold on. I'm trying to see if somebody else comments. Hi, Birdie. Me too. Fucking strange. Thank you. I thought that it said 1,000. Yo, I can't scan it. I try to hold it down and it just scrolls. I can't, like, there's no way to catch it. These comments are fucking wild. They do think that's personally what I think as well. The band meets. I haven't even seen, like, tried to look them up, but can you watch it from your computer? I can. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could try to pull the skin off on my computer. I'm gonna have to stop screen recording now because this is gonna be too long of a live. Hold on.
Looks like law enforcement, but it's not. Oh, that's law enforcement.
Oh?
No?
No, that's law enforcement.
Saw the flashing light. That looked like a
Why are they flashing their lights though? Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I was trying to show it to you and I was off the screen. I'm sorry.
Nah, I think it was medium. No, it's medium. But they had the flat. I totally looked like the guy looked like an agent.
Hold on. Then I could actually use my phone.
Carlos might have a lawsuit.
Who's Carlos?
Now, Carlos' dad doesn't look like he's a very good guy. Carlos' dad, but I mean,
tangled.
Carlos himself, I don't know much about him other than Carlos possibly delivered a package to.
There was, right. I figured it out after I said it.
Search and seizure, interesting. I'd like to do a follow up on that, on Carlos.
It is crazy, Lena. Who's this guy?
It's saying it would take 32 minutes from Oro Valley to 1000 First Street.
That's not long.
No.
Wow.
Look. What is going on here? There you go, buddy. Thank you for that. Oh my God, that's terrible. We're watching the front of Annie Guthrie's house. But like,
this is the scene outside of Tommaso's home.
Right.
Who many people feel like is the suspect. But hasn't been named a suspect.
Also, just really quickly, I want people to understand there's a difference between a person of interest, okay, and a suspect. No, they haven't found it. I know, Stewie. There's a difference between the two, okay? That's not gonna work, y'all.
We're just on standby. Where to go?
Right.
You just made my head turn to the side.
I'm sorry. What are they doing? That's what I want to know. Stop it, John. This is, scanner is, oh wait, hold on. 857 Tucson. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my search? Hold on. Where's my search? Is this it? I'm sorry, my thing froze.
FBI has received over, I think 4,000 tips just in the last 24 hours. So
that's crazy.
Imagine they have a call center, and then those.
I'm not even trying with the comments.
Sent over to the teams, and then it has to get looked at. And some people, might call in a tip, and it.
I'm telling you, I'm a fucking technological idiot.
So but everything has to be checked. So it's. But let me know what you
not
guys
me.
think in the chat, so where we're at today.
I didn't pull the comments up. It's kind of fucked up that they're like showing these people's license plates, but like
clear. If you saw the video on the YouTube I posted,
let's go back.
It was a pretty dramatic scene afterwards. And
hold on, let me go back to that. Hold on. Maybe we could find this. No, I don't think it's right to fucking. Do that to the person. Here we go.
Case number is 135.
I don't think it's right to dox the person. You know, that's kind of fucked up. Oh, Bet. She's such a good investigator. She'll have it nailed in no time. This is the scanner.
Good afternoon, 1041. Show me out at Chanel, code 112.
1355, good afternoon.
Hold on.
90, copy.
6.
What the fuck are these people in the comments are just trolling and it's so fucked up?
153 Valley Fire.
No, they're not. They're not gonna put it on the scanner. I'm obsessed, y'all. I don't think that people under.
You have eyes on the alley?
You're not wrong. She'll 100% blame it on me, dude. For real, for real.
Copy. Smoke.
Oh wait, they did get another note?
TMZ has received another email from somebody demanding money. This is somebody who says they have been trying to get in touch with Savannah Guthrie's sister, Annie, and Savannah's brother to no avail. And they are now saying that they have information about who the kidnapper is.
Oh, fucking A.
They are demanding money. They want 1 Bitcoin, which is around $55,000, $56,000, you know, depending on the hour. And they are saying at the end, time is more than relevant. So they have.
I know you did, y'all. I've been boycotting Harvey.